Something strange kept happening at the factory where I worked a summer job. One night, the dorm manager suddenly sent a message in the group chat. The factory was inspecting our rooms. Everyone inside had to open their door. Refusing meant losing half a month's pay soon. Someone in room 302 messaged me privately. Do not trust him, he is not the dorm manager. The message confused me. Room 302 had called the manager a man, but our manager was a woman in her 50s. I had seen her downstairs that afternoon. I knew the manager was a woman. Are you saying this is not her? Correct, that person is a murderer. If not the manager, then who? How do you know? How I know does not matter, do not worry about it. Everything I say is true, hide now, do not open the door. Did you call the police? I already called them, they said they are coming now, I must warn the others. Remember to stay hidden, do not leave your room. Room 302 only made me more suspicious. How did he know a killer was inside? Could he be one of them? Then why warn me? The building housed college students working summer jobs. We attended one school but barely knew each other. The factory paid well, so everyone had private rooms. I remembered someone finding my badge during our medical exam. He added me online. He left my badge with security. He said he lived downstairs because he hated stairs. He lived closest to the manager and might know the truth. I took out my phone and messaged him. Are you in your room? The manager told everyone to open their doors. He will inspect us soon. I am in my room. My door is already open. The manager is counting and registering everyone. Did you not open yours? Open it now. Losing half a month's pay would be awful. I was about to open it. Then I remembered room 302's warning. Someone from room 302 just added me. He said a killer was inside. He told us to stay inside. He messaged me too, but I do not believe that guy. I saw him during today's medical exam. He seemed mentally unstable. He kept muttering nonsense. He thinks everyone is dangerous. Even our supervisor called him crazy. What should I do now? Relax, I am perfectly fine. Ignore that lunatic in room 302. Stop scaring yourself and open it. You will be fine. You can keep it closed if you're scared. Just tell me your room number. I will inform the manager. Once he records it, you will be fine. As I typed my room number, something struck me. He had also called the manager a man, but I saw her that afternoon. I could not be mistaken. There was only one possibility. The person texting me was lying. He had probably been murdered. The killer must be using his phone. Just then the manager posted in the group. I am starting the inspection now. Everyone must open their doors. Missing inspection costs half a month's pay. I sat on my bed unable to decide. I reviewed every conversation. Room 302 had warned me first. How did he know about the killer? Why did the killer want us dead? I was about to question room 302, but he messaged me first. I also warned two students downstairs. The guy in room 126 doubted me. He said I was spreading panic. The inspection has started. I fear he has already been killed. The killer will work upward from the first floor. Remember to stay hidden. Then I understood. The person I had messaged lived in room 126. His question about my room convinced me he was already dead. Only the killer could be using his phone. I already escaped from room 302. I connected a spare phone's camera to mine. If anyone enters, it will prove I told the truth. His idea reminded me of something. I had bought a hidden camera yesterday. I hid it beneath a towel. Its lens faced my bed. After adjusting it, I linked it to my phone. I quietly climbed through the window into room 422. Then I crossed the outer wall to room 423. Afraid of being found, I crossed 2 more rooms. I finally reached room 428. Then I opened my phone again. I messaged room 126. I was in the bathroom. I live in room 421. Please tell the manager for me. That lunatic in room 302 is spreading rumors. I nearly believed him. I almost lost half a month's pay. Thanks for warning me. Thanks, buddy. Then room 302 sent me a video. It showed a masked man wearing a hat. He held a short knife. His goal was obvious. He entered and repeatedly stabbed the bed. Now I completely believed room 302. A killer really was inside. I could not understand it. I had never hurt anyone. Why had the killer involved me? Was he killing randomly to punish society? The attacker searched the empty room. Within 30 seconds, room 302 sent a screenshot. Room 126 had sent it. Do you not live in room 302? Where are you hiding? Will not help. I will find you. Now I was certain the messages came from room 126's phone. Was room 126 the killer? Or was the killer using his phone? While I wondered, room 302 messaged again. Now you see I was not lying. There really is a killer. What should we do? The killer has reached the 3rd floor. He will be upstairs soon. Find somewhere to hide. Do not let him see you. Besides us, 2 other students remain alive. They are hiding too. We must work together now. I will make a group. We can plan together there. The group included me, 302, 505, and 536. Room 302 shared his video. Room 505 quickly replied. The man holding the knife is the manager. I remembered the manager as a woman. I knew I was not mistaken. Our dorm manager is a woman. Why call this man the manager? A male manager welcomed me today. We were all assigned here today. Everyone now told a different story. I knew what I had seen, someone among us had to be lying, then it struck me, this felt like a game of werewolf. The real wolf was hiding among us. I had to trust myself. I could not place my life in strangers' hands. Room 302 knew first and warned everyone accurately. That alone was suspicious. I quickly took out my phone, I called the police. I whispered so nobody could hear, I gave them my exact location. They promised to send officers quickly. They told me to stay safe, that brought me some relief. I prayed they would arrive soon. The suffocating pressure terrified me. Then something moved on my screen. Room 421's door opened. A dark figure slipped inside. He looked just like the man in 302's video. After failing there, he had come straight to room 421. His knife repeatedly stabbed the bed. Without 302's warning, I would already be dead. After checking the empty bed, the man used his phone. Yes, room 421 escaped. After the call ended, the door opened. Another figure entered the room. Room 421 escaped. Is that bastard playing with me? He cannot have gone far. He cannot escape this building. I covered my mouth. The second person was room 126. My mind nearly exploded. Why was room 126 with the attacker? Was he really part of the group? Then who was the current killer? My mind raced as I forced myself to breathe. I reviewed everything that had happened. The manager announced an inspection. Then room 302 claimed the manager was dead. He said a mad killer was searching rooms. How had he learned that? How could he warn everyone beforehand? Room 126 had doubted him at first. He was closest to the killer. If alive, he had to be working with him. Rooms 505 and 536 seemed innocent for now. Like me, they seemed like innocent victims. But why did 505 see a male manager? I clearly remembered a woman sitting in the office. Could my memory be wrong? I started doubting myself. Yet all three of them seemed suspicious. I decided to test them. I saved my video and shared it. Damn, where did you hide your phones? Why do you care where it is? You are the killer, right? After I sent that, rooms 505 and 536 questioned him too. Yes, asking about the phone is suspicious. You are working with them. I was only curious. Why are you all attacking me? I was trying to ease the tension. Everyone is terrified. Enough already. Why warn you to hide? If I were involved, I could ask your rooms and lead them there. I carefully considered his explanation. It made some sense. Why warn us? If he were a killer, that would ruin the surprise. But how did he know their plan? That was still suspicious. How did you know a killer was here? He must be involved to know. Room 536 had asked the key question. Room 302 said he planned to sneak out. He wanted to climb through a street-facing window. Then he saw the killer murder the manager. Fear made him accidentally make a sound. The killer noticed him. Terrified, he ran away. He hid in a room with a broken lock. Then he warned all of us. His story sounded reasonable again. If true, it explained everything. Enough, stop suspecting me. I am innocent. We must unite instead of suspecting each other. After he explained himself, room 505 added me privately. Do not trust him. I know the male killer is the manager. Room 505's claim completely confused me. Why had 536 and I seen a woman? Why had only he seen a man? Then his next message made 302 seem more suspicious. His story works, but what if it is a setup to make us trust him more? It is like an undercover game. The spy first hides among innocent people. He quietly offers useful clues, then he guides everyone's thinking. Once trusted, he can eliminate us easily. His call for unity may mean we should meet him. He may want us to reveal our locations. Why claim the manager was male? I clearly saw a woman inside the office. She even smiled at me. The manager I saw was definitely male. I even gave the old man a cigarette. Forget the manager's gender for now. We must learn how many of us are accomplices. We still do not know if 302 is friendly. We should not alert him yet. Room 536 rarely speaks. Do you not find that suspicious? Anyone facing a killer would be terrified. Why is he so calm? He does not seem afraid. He barely speaks in the group. Either he is extremely tough or he is the wolf. Let us keep planning and watch his reaction. I had now sided with room 505 except for the gender discrepancy. His thoughts matched mine. After I agreed, room 536 messaged me. He contacted me privately. Do not trust them. They are both accomplices. Why are 302 and 505 working with them? Like you, I saw a female manager. Only room 505 saw a man. Therefore, room 505 must be involved. They murdered the manager together. Each person had a different story. I no longer knew whom to trust. I only knew that I was innocent. I could trust nobody else. You claim both 302 and 505 are involved. That is only your claim. Why should I trust you? You could be the killer. You are quite smart. I chose the right person. What do you mean? I stayed silent because I was observing everyone. I expected the killer's accomplice to join us. You are a smart guy. Your analysis was correct. What is your plan now? Room 536 sent two comparison photos. One showed 302's killer, the other showed mine. Do they not look like different people? I compared the photos repeatedly. I could not see any difference. I cannot see it. They are clearly the same person. Their clothes, hats, and masks all match. How could they be different? Zoom in and look carefully. There is a difference. Their heights are clearly different. Following his clue, I inspected each frame closely. The man in 302's photo had a tiny mole. The man in my video had none. Was room 536 telling the truth? Were there two groups of killers? Terrified, I called the police again, but the call would not connect. I tried repeatedly, but every call failed. Only room 536 seemed trustworthy. Now, by his logic, 302 and 505 were accomplices. I could not let them know I had called. I panicked. I asked room 536 for help. My phone has no signal. I cannot call the police. How about yours? I called as soon as this began, but my phone cannot reach anyone outside. They probably blocked our signal. Then why can we still chat? Exactly, our phones can message one another, but none can call the police. That is very strange. Let us ask family or friends to call. That will not work. I tried that after losing outside contact. Our phones seem locked. We can only contact people here. Nobody outside can be reached. What do we do? Do we just wait to die? Stay calm. Only the two of us remain alive. Everyone else is an accomplice. We must stay calm. We can escape together. The killers have surrounded the building. How can we escape? The second floor is safe and near the exit. I will sneak out and check. If clear, I will leave through the entrance. Will you come? I almost answered, then sensed something strange. Why had he revealed his location so openly? Did he trust me or want me there? If he trusted me, how could I go downstairs? If not, he was another accomplice. His case against 302 and 505 had sounded convincing. I thought it made sense, yet now he had exposed a clear flaw. Had I been manipulated? Again. As I questioned 536, room 505 messaged me. Buddy, are you still alive? Thank goodness you are alive. I thought you were dead. You are the only one I trust. I think 302 and 536 are accomplices. His warning made me doubt room 536. Again, I replied to room 536. I am on the 5th floor. What if I meet the killer? Maybe you should escape first, then return with the police. I deliberately gave room 536 a false location. If involved, he would search the 5th floor. Failing to find me would make him question me. I only needed to wait for his response. Fine, I will find a way out first. Stay hidden, do not let anyone find you. I reopened the two killer screenshots. The killer in room 302 looked strangely familiar. Then I enlarged the room 421 image. I studied the figure from head to toe. Wait, this person looks like a woman. My thoughts fell into chaos again. Was there also a female killer? That made no sense. Only men lived in this building. Where could a woman come from? Wait, there was one woman, the dorm manager, but had she not been murdered? Maybe she survived and was also a killer. That actually made sense. Only room 302 had claimed she was dead. He was already one of my suspects. If the manager was never murdered, instead she was a hidden killer. She had secretly orchestrated everything. Then who was the male killer in room 302? Room 505 said he saw a male manager. He instantly identified the man in the photo. Recognizing him instantly meant he was likely right. What was the connection between the killers? Did they know each other, or were there two separate groups? If together, what was their relationship? Both posed as managers inside the office. Were they married? Two separate groups made little sense. Both were hunting 302, 505, 536, and me. Only one possibility remained. There was only one group. The two managers were a married couple. Then how were 302, 505, and 536 connected? I could trust nobody in the group. They might all be trying to kill me. Room 505 kept asking what he should do. He seemed panicked and desperate to live. I had to calm him for now. I still did not know who these people were. Room 536 seemed the smartest among us. I shared what I noticed in the photos. He reached the same conclusion. The killers were the two supposed managers. Room 302 then claimed police had arrived. The police are here. They have restrained the killer. Everyone can come outside. Then I realized something. The two killers had distracted us. We had overlooked one fact. Room 302 saw the murder, then hid upstairs, yet his video clearly recorded the attack. How could he reach room 302, place the phone, and escape? Only one answer existed. He staged everything to gain our trust. I was certain now. Room 302 was an accomplice. Room 505 had been right. He was the wolf hiding among innocent people. When we doubted him, he photographed the empty hallway. The hallway was brightly lit. No killers could be seen. Room 505 asked if he could leave. I warned him not to trust anyone, but he insisted on leaving anyway. He said the closet was suffocating. I explained my suspicions about room 302, but he ignored me. Then room 536 spoke in the group. Do not leave. It is a trap. We cannot contact the outside world. I have tried many times. Why can only you call police? You are helping the killers lure us out. Stop pretending. The hidden wolf finally dropped his disguise. You three should stop hiding. Come out willingly. We will find you eventually. Stop your pointless struggle. I wanted to know the truth. Why were they determined to kill us? Who are you people? Why do you want us dead? I have never wronged you. Why are you targeting me exactly? I never harmed you. Why do you want me dead? Is this about money? Name any amount you want. My family has plenty of money. Please do not kill me. My father sent me away after some trouble. I never expected to die here. I do not want your filthy money. I only want your miserable life. Then I finally understood. Room 505 was their real target. What had he done to justify this elaborate revenge? I wanted the truth, but more importantly, survival. Room 505, tell us now, did you do something terrible? They came for revenge and dragged me into it. Exactly what did you do? Confess and apologize, they might forgive you, you already endangered me. In room 421, more people may die if you keep lying. That would make you truly evil. After stalling, room 505 finally confessed. He came from a wealthy family. He had pursued many girls at school. One day he saw an innocent girl outside the library. When she rejected him, he wanted revenge. That night he knocked her out and dragged her away. After waking, she jumped from a building that day. You monster, you destroyed that girl and endangered us. You deserve to be cut down. Room 536 sounded furious. I thought fear had made him say it. Now I understood the situation. Room 505 had caused the girl's death. The killers were probably her family. They had come to avenge her. Room 505 kept begging 302 for forgiveness. He wrote a long apology. He confessed everything he had done. His crimes were unforgivable. Soon he stopped posting. He stopped answering my messages. I suspected room 505 was dead. Then room 302 sent another message. Room 505 was evil and is now dead. This has nothing to do with you. You two may come out. Is he telling the truth? Can we believe him? I cannot be certain. They may return and nobody could save us. I think it is true. Everything outside is quiet now. Soon room 536 sent me a video. I pressed play. Room 536 had filmed it. The hall and rooms were completely empty. A voice spoke in the video. It is safe, buddy. They are gone. Come outside now. When I opened the door, a knife-wielding killer appeared. There you are. When I awoke, ropes bound my entire body. Another bound man lay beside me. I assumed he was room 536. Why are you helping murderers? Do you know this is illegal? Illegal? Did you consider that while hurting my sister? Wait, his sister was the girl who jumped. Then the two managers were her parents. As I wondered, both killers removed their disguises. One was the female manager. I had seen the bound man beside me, then awoke. He suddenly shouted, that is him, that is him. He is the male manager I saw. Then I realized the man beside me was room 505. Then who was in room 536? My thoughts returned to 536, claiming he was outside. I remembered the video he had recorded. Moving freely meant he was working with the killers. The male manager kicked the screaming room 505. You bastard, you have lived far too long. Our family will never forgive what you did. Now I understood everything. This family of three had planned the revenge. Stop wasting words on him. Cut it off so he never harms anyone again. Room 126 raised the knife. Room 505 dropped down and begged. Please do not kill me. I will give you anything. Just spare my miserable life. I will pray for your daughter daily. Please do not kill me. Room 126 ignored his begging. A scream echoed beside me. I closed my eyes against the bloody scene. The female manager showed me her message history. She had secretly posed as room 536. She was the real wolf. You are surprisingly clever. Our traps never made you lower your guard. Did you think room 428 was safe? I stood outside while you played my video. I accepted my fate. Playing the audio aloud had exposed me. Why did you create this whole setup? You could have opened our doors and killed us. Why make everything so complicated? Was this just a game? Simply killing this monster would be meaningless. Do you understand my sister's pain? I wanted to offer hope, then destroy it. You had to feel unable to live or die. Why did you involve me? I never assaulted your daughter. I did not even know her. You did not assault her with that monster, but you watched and did nothing. Those words took me back several months. I just left the library. I remembered the pouring rain near the dorm. I heard someone crying from the weeds. I saw a man and a woman. I assumed they were a couple fooling around, but something seemed wrong. My upbringing had made me selfish and cold. I never called the police and kept silent. Her brother approached and pulled the rope. That bastard is evil, but your silence is unforgivable. Kill them both. Avenge Ran. The girl's name was Ran. I had helped cause her death. Her brother pushed me against the window. I closed my eyes and awaited judgment. Then I heard police sirens outside. Her brother tied us up and threw us outside. When I awoke, I was in a hospital. The police explained everything. They came after my call but later lost contact. They feared I was in danger. They arrived as a man threw me downstairs. Luckily, my rope caught on a branch. I had several fractures and needed hospital care. Room 505 was critically injured and remained in intensive care. All three attackers were arrested. They confessed to their crimes. The police only needed my statement. I told them everything, including Room 505's assault. The police soon uncovered the truth. Room 505 received 15 years in prison.
The end of story.